Hello there. Today, welcome back to my amazing fucking math series. And today, we're gonna switch to a more manly side, because the other day I was considering the composition of functions, g and f. I was thinking, my entire point of the series is finding a gf, and I can go ahead and define that g of x is some mapping, let's say from reals to reals, and so is f. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look into the composition gf. Now, thing is, only pussies use the composition sign, so we're gonna be like real men and write it like this. So my series are pointless now. We have found gf. However, my mind cannot fathom what kind of function b would be, so from now on, my series would be about finding a bf instead, like real manly men. On a side note, why I gather you today, we're gonna solve a math problem. We're gonna find a solution for this equation. A, B, and C are natural numbers. Natural numbers not in the Western evil notation, but natural numbers, ones that don't include the number 0. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna subtract C cubed minus A cubed equals b cubed. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cube root of both sides and we will use the distribution law for the cube root. Do note that this does not work for the quintic root, so be careful with it. This distribution law is a crucial part of mathematics. So what I have here is absolute value of C minus absolute value of A equals absolute value of B. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try a few numbers and see how it works out. Say C equals 7 and A equals okay, wait a second, I'm not sure. Okay, let's say C equals 1209. The absolute value of 1209 is wait a second. Let me find it real quick. It's gonna be the square root of 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 9 squared. Gonna be square root of 86, I think, which is gonna be just 43. So what we have here is 43 minus the absolute value of A equals the absolute value of B, and the sum of absolute value of A plus absolute value of B is equal to 43. Now we'll just column them in together. Absolute value of the sum A and B equals 43. Okay, so now let's solve for it. Let's think collectively. So clearly, this implies that A plus B equals 43 squared equals 86, and instead of A plus B, here we're supposed to have something like, okay, if A in decimal representation is gonna be like this. And for B, something analogous. Then that's gonna be AI squared sum plus IBI squared equals 86. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we will go ahead and say that 86 is 86 times 1. So let's say that n for A is gonna be 40 and n for B gonna be 46. So what we have here is essentially we can go ahead and represent this as a sum of squares of 1. So A is gonna be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now let's go ahead and copy paste this, because I'm not gonna waste your people's time. It's very valuable, and I know how valuable it is, so I'm only making pick quality content here. As for B, it's gonna be a similar case. However, we have to multiply it by 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, great. Now, this is gonna be the solution to this equation. On a side note, I happened to prove the Riemann hypothesis today, but I think that the proof might be way too simple and unremarkable to include for today. So that's it. Bye.